Hey everybody, this is Erica of the Classy Climb blog. Listen, you may not always be able to hustle the way you think you can or you want to. And there's a reason why I harp so much on business credit over your personal credit. You need both cleaned up. You need both looking great. But at the end of the day, if something happens to you tomorrow, if you get in a car accident, you get a kink in your back, you have a back spasm, you have your appendix taken out for $40,000, you have some kind of injury and you can't go to work. One, you should have, some idea of how you could pay your bills. Or do you have a savings account? It already shows 62% of Americans don't even have $1,000 in their savings. So what's going to happen to you, right? You got to have some kind of plan to figure out, what happens to me if I get injured? And so that's why I'm always harping on business credit. And you shouldn't just live off credit, but you need to have access to credit. So if an emergency does happen, you have some kind of flexibility around it. So look, adjust your plan for accidents. I know sometimes we're 20, we're 30, we'll be young and viral forever. But look, just in case something happens to you, it's always good to have insurance. It's always good to have some coverage for if you can't work or an injury takes you out of work, so the insurance pays for your bills and your suffering. It's important to plan that. I know people think, well, Erica, I'm in a service industry, or I'm in an industry that requires me to work. Well, you also need to be able to find workers who can replace you, who you can delegate work to. If you're the best, let's say you're the best roofer in Texas. Right? And you don't have a staff of people just in case, and a manager just in case you slide off a roof one day, that business goes to the toilet the next week. What happens to all the account receivables and the account payable and all these things you have to pay, all these supplies, all these workers? What happens? Don't burden your family that way. Have a plan and follow through some way, somehow, to make sure that they're taken care of in the case of an emergency. So look, this is Erica, Classy Climb blog. You will not always be able to hustle. You want to use brains over brawn. So you guys have a great day.